Franklin, what's going on? Hello. I had my mic muted by accident. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We're gonna watch some scary videos. So I'm hoping the videos are actually scary. We're gonna be watching videos from Horror Shorts Party, MJV Animations. I can't speak. Yeah, Zane man. Yo. And yeah, scary stuff. 2 boyfriend horror stories. I don't know what none of these mean. IHOP stories, OnlyFans horror stories. I don't want to check out the OnlyFans horror stories.
From the outside looking in, the Renners were a perfect couple. John was always smiling, his Hollywood smile.
Damn.
His face was a throwback to a classic movie star look.
Commercial ass
like
voice.
He had a new car or motorcycle in his driveway every month.
Paul David Sam Dillon Hill.
Even more stuff.
Hi.
A fashionable force of nature with
Don Raven, what's going on?
Stop traffic. I always wondered how I ended up living next to them.
Is this neighbor gonna turn out to be like a psychopath?
Of wealth and the
that's the twist
vibe of the neighborhood. It turns out that they owned at least 3 houses, which explained their occasional disappearance for days or weeks.
Oh, so they're a rich couple.
Around the neighborhood, the Renners were unfailingly friendly.
They were around the neighborhood.
If I were cutting the grass at the same time. Occasionally,
John looks like John Lennon.
Was out sunbathing next to their pool, which was so distracting. I ran my mower into a tree more than once.
Okay.
The couple appeared to be
living overly horny.
Best life every day, but over the course of the spring, I started noticing cracks. Virginia was at home much more than John. He tended to leave early in the morning and not return until after midnight. Some days, he wouldn't return at all.
Whoa.
As far as I could tell, Mrs. Renner didn't have a typical job. She spent most of her mornings gardening or sitting on the porch reading. Her afternoons were dedicated to swimming or lounging by the pool, to the eternal gratitude of all the neighborhood guys with a line of sight to the Renner's backyard.
Damn, what the fuck kind of
night shifts?
These niggas is thirsty as hell.
I found myself stepping out to chat with Virginia several times during the day. To my complete lack of shock, I found out that she was a model. However, to my actual surprise, she turned out to not just be gorgeous, but also clever and funny. And a lover of terrible jokes. We swapped cheesy jokes every day from our porches and settled into a comfortable acquaintance, bordering on friendship.
Loud Flavor, what's going on? This is a horror. This is an OnlyFans horror story, man.
That while she did traditional photo shoots, most of the time was spent on OnlyFans. I was stunned.
You heard the fucking horror sting? Motherfuckers be treating OnlyFans like it's like you're going to jail for capital murder.
And settled into a comfortable acquaintance, bordering on friendship.
OnlyFans? Zach, if you don't know what OnlyFans is, don't look it up.
About her modeling career, she revealed that while she did traditional photo shoots,
hell yeah, Loud.
Most of
Hope you had a good day.
Was spent on OnlyFans. I was stunned when she told me how much she makes during an average month. We were sitting together on her porch swing, drinking from a pitcher of margaritas.
I know what it is. All right, Zachy, cool.
I'd like to check out her account. I wasn't sure what the proper answer would be in that scenario. So
if somebody, all right, honest question. Honest question. I have no, like, first of all, I'm pro sex work, so let's get that out the way. Like, I support OnlyFans people. Make y'all bag, you know what I'm saying? Let's live life. But if somebody asked you, like in public, do you want to check out their OnlyFans page? Is it rude to say no? Because I feel like, obviously OnlyFans isn't only for that, But like at the same time, it's like I don't want to look at a butthole in the middle of broad day outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I? John Raven Mojica. We got Paul David, Sam Dillon Hill, and John Raven Mojica in here. She's like, you want to look? I'll be curious. I'm not gonna lie. Then OnlyFans ban? No, hell no. That's one of the biggest like money makers on OnlyFans, like ever.
Pulled a pen from her purse.
It made billions of dollars.
And wrote her account name on my palm, along with a discount code. I felt my heart begin humming.
A discount code.
She touched me.
This nigga's sweating. What is this? An anime?
Writing on my hand, I was sweating. I went home 20 minutes later and immediately logged onto OnlyFans.
Sex workers literally carry OnlyFans on their back. 100 a month?
And after some casual scrolling,
100 a month
contained solo content. There was no sign of John or anyone else. Most
100 a month?
Benign, though she did have the occasional racy post. I felt a little awkward.
100 a month? $100 a month? The art style so bad. No, I don't shit on the art, man. Art is art. But 100 a month? Damn. I mean, if you got it, flex it. Like, if you paying 100 a month, like, that's fuck it. But like, damn. We in a recession. I eat top ramen in the morning sometimes. Holy shit. Fuck. 100 a month. Damn. That's just like, that's like a gym membership. $100 a month. That's a gym membership. That's crazy. Well, I mean, technically speaking, her account could be a gym membership because you're working out your forearm. But yeah. Yeah.
Almost like I was spying on my friend or peeping. But since she was the one who encouraged me to check out her account, I tried my best to get over the discomfort.
100 a month, goddamn.
OnlyFans quickly became a nightly habit of mine. She even made me a mod for her live streams.
A mod?
That resulted
in my god, this is a mod horror story.
Stream.
What up, Jaws? Yeah, I remember you.
Overall, the channel was chill.
He mods for her.
Great, and Virginia was always impeccable when it came to her makeup, her hair, and her clothes.
That's not hair.
Over the course of a
that wasn't hair, King.
Videos, I began to notice concerning details.
What happened?
Sometimes her makeup would be overboard, to the point where it seemed like she was using it for concealment. I saw her wear turtlenecks often, despite it being spring. Once,
that was an animation glitch.
A fresh bruise in her hairline.
Oh god!
Hidden by a sweep of blonde hair.
Oh
John
shit!
Started leaving the house less and less. While Virginia and I still shared the occasional drink on her porch, Mr. Renner stopped giving me friendly nods. And
hope he's still doing well. Hell yeah, Jaws.
Occasional glare, until I took the hint and became a less frequent guest.
Damn, all right.
It wasn't just Virginia showing signs that there might be trouble.
It was 100 a month, yeah. She looked malnourished. She looks regular.
By the sound of a tow truck in the driveway. I peeked out of the window to see the Renners standing in their yard, arguing quietly.
What the hell are they doing?
In the light of the full moon, I could see
the light of the full
moon. Toy, a sapphire blue sports car, had vicious scratches all over the paint, and what looked like kitchen knives jammed into the tires. Mr. Renner also started walking around with fresh scratches on his face from time to time. Virginia began streaming less and less, and rarely came outside of her house anymore. I could hear them yelling at each other.
I'm watching an OnlyFans horror story.
Spring crawled towards summer.
Damn, so they going through it.
The police during some of their worst screaming matches, but they always
definitely call the police, bro. You live in a white neighborhood, they're gonna drive there in 2 minutes. They're gonna drive there before you call them.
I liked having this concept of them as perfect, beautiful, happy family.
Okay.
They were my idea of relationship goals.
An OnlyFans horror story.
Well, she was my dream.
What?
I woke up one night in April to the smell of smoke.
It was my dream.
half-asleep brain assumed it was a bonfire, but the odor was so strong. When I opened my eyes, I saw thick banks of black smoke oozing in through my partially opened window. I glanced at my computer and screamed. I still had Virginia's OnlyFans stream open. It was
Oh my
running,
God, what the why do you still have her
bedroom.
why do you still have her
Empty,
OnlyFans stream
except for a
running?
dense
You went to
fog of
sleep with it?
smoke.
He
I
the
looked
greatest mod
outside.
ever.
The renter's
Where's Cap
house was
at?
on fire.
Where's Cap the Shark?
Flames
That's the energy I
licked
need.
out
Go
of
to sleep,
all
mom's
the
streams
windows and
open.
doors and slithered along the roof line. Smoke came flooding out, threading through the fire.
Holy
and
shit.
spiraling up to the night sky.
Yeah,
like a
Jury.
tower of ash. I grabbed my phone and raced outside.
What the
nearly falling
fuck?
down my stairs in the process.
He's like,
I was on the line with 911 before my
Family
bare
Guy
feet
levels
hit
of
the
animation.
grass. The thing they don't tell you about house fires is that they can be loud. I heard flames popping along with cracks of wood giving way, chewed to pieces by the heat.
I'm
Over
guessing
all of that, though, I thought I could hear screaming.
I'm
Two
guessing
voices
either the husband.
shrieking together.
Oh
I tried
shit.
to get into the house. I swear I
Oh
did.
shit.
But the heat coming out of the door might as well have been an electric fence. All I could do was stand.
Look at that guy on the
while
right.
More neighbors came
Ooh.
out on the street, and the
Dude,
rising whine
look at
of
him.
fire engine sirens.
Who the fuck is that kid?
everywhere. The official cause of the fire was arson. Someone had turned on the gas stove and let fumes build inside the house.
I'm guessing it
before
was
setting
him.
Some curtains
I
on.
swear to God it was him.
I found out through a friend who was a volunteer firefighter. They never did determine who started the blaze.
I feel like it was him.
My friend, at my urging, which I quickly grew to regret, showed me some of the photos from the investigation. The charred corpses of John and Virginia Renner
Oh, I don't
were
wanna see that.
wrapped around each other, though it was impossible to tell if they
Oh,
were fighting
damn.
or embracing. What was left of them, pitch black and pitted like charcoal,
Oh.
was curled up on the floor in front of their fireplace.
I bet it was
I
him.
found videos from that night's live stream still on Virginia's account.
Oh shit.
Mostly it was of her and John arguing.
Okay, now it makes
He
sense.
accused her of being unfaithful. He
Oh.
mentioned my name. Both of them left the room, but the camera kept running. There was screaming. Both of their voices.
I
and then
swear it was
nothing for
him.
15 minutes.
My day was good,
That's
man.
when the smoke started rolling in.
My day was real good. Werner, how's your day been? What y'all did today? Wait a minute, so that wasn't really a OnlyFans horror story. I feel like they just put OnlyFans because like her OnlyFans was not a pivotal point at all to the horror story. Like technically speaking, you could replace OnlyFans with her being a Twitch streamer and it would be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea where Cap is. I don't know where Cap is. I'm not Cap's father. Cap is doing his own thing. Better than yesterday? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, Werner. Tomorrow is going to be a great day for everybody. Tomorrow is leg day, baby. Leg day. Let's go.
Growing up without a lot of money, I never thought I'd own my own
Streamlabs.
Then I started my OnlyFans last summer, and the money came.
Streamlabs finally
almost
said
faster than I could
something.
count.
Wow.
I closed on a small but comfortable place with a
Stream.
nice
This is the
yard
first time
with
Streamlabs have said
back
anything in
March.
months.
It
Everybody
was my
knows
dream
Streamlabs
house,
disappeared.
and I couldn't have been happier. Over the course of a few months, however, my dream.
Streamlabs detected Nightbot. He knew he had some
Starting
competition.
an OnlyFans was a spur-of-the-moment decision I made. I was unemployed, drowning in debt, living with my parents, and overall felt like I'd hit a wall in life at only 23 years old. I'd read an article where it said the average woman on OnlyFans made $800 a month, which would at least get me
The average woman on...
paying off.
Is that a true stat? Hold on. If that's true, I'm about to sign up on OnlyFans myself. Start selling feet pics. Hold on. That up right now. Average OnlyFans income. Night Streamlabs, get the fuck out of here. About 850 per month. You're making like less than minimum wage, significantly less. However, top earners make between 5,000 and 100,000 every month. It all comes down to how many subscribers. Well, obviously, how many subscribers you have and shit. Yeah, it's like Twitch. Girl looks like Amber Heard. I don't know who Amber Heard is. Monthly earnings 1.1 million. 1.2 million. Holy shit. Nightbot about to get Streamlabs for spamming. Exactly. Holy shit. I don't want to Google more OnlyFans stuff. Yeah, OnlyFans pulled out in the porn ban. This is what I was gonna I think Zeki said it. I forgot who said it. Please don't have any nudity here. Please don't have any nudity here. Please don't have any nudity here. To like, I want to show you guys stats, like actual legitimate stats. Sex workers are literally carrying OnlyFans on their fucking back. Look at this. Look at this. This is during like COVID, when the COVID era came out, and that's when OnlyFans really took a boom because sex workers had to be up on it. They made OnlyFans 2 billion, bro, and then the next year after that, 5 billion, and then the next year after that, 12.5 billion. OnlyFans would be like stupid to take away like nude sexual stuff off of their website. They would literally be stupid. That's literally tanking your entire business. I respect the hustle. I respect the hell out of the hustle. I did not know that. But on average, you make about 150 a month. It's like OnlyFans is kind of like being a small streamer or a small content creator. Like it's literally all the same. All the same. You barely make any money in the first couple of years, a couple of months, and if people like your shit, then more people subscribe and more people watch, and if people don't, then less people subscribe, and it's the same thing. Same thing.
My credit cards. Apparently, while $800 is the average, some girls do much better, including my account. I made $400 the first day, and by the end of the month,
what the fuck?
I was already out of debt and starting to save.
Already out of debt?
Was all about
tasteful
and artistic.
You have the fucking like Krabby Patty formula recipe on there?
I already had a decent setup. Once I moved into the new house, I set up my office and one of the bedrooms.
Center view, yo. Going on?
Lace and plush pillows. I honestly spent more time with my clothes on, just chatting with my fans. A lot of them were lonely guys who just
hello,
shoulder to cry on, and artificial intimacy.
Yeah.
One struggle I had from the start was drawing boundaries. I'm an oversharer by nature, and I found myself letting way too many details about my life slip during online conversations. I figured that the guys were harmless, though, so it wouldn't be a big deal if they knew my real name or the town I lived in.
I'm gonna call it that minute a week. I don't already tell the story, it's gonna be crazy. Exactly. Oh, Nightbot coming, Nightbot. Nightbot and Streamlabs got comp.
Dust on the carpet.
What?
There was dust on some of the shelves in the closet as well.
Oh, that's cocaina.
A thin film of white particles like snow had blown in and refused to.
Somebody else got ghosts.
Food that I was positive I left in the fridge and pantry began disappearing. Furniture would sometimes be just slightly out of place from where I remembered moving.
I would call the cops.
I began hearing
what the fuck?
Thumping sounds at night and creaks from deep within the house. My first assumption was that my house was haunted. I'm a very spiritual person, and I've always had a sixth sense.
Jody got Minecraft gunpowder on her crib, man.
I started burning sage regularly, walking through the house with crystals, and small offerings like mini bottles of rum and brandy.
I would have left out a gun.
Unfortunately,
chilled in my packing. Don't fuck with me, King. I sent your ass to the Lord twice.
Sleeping issues. Some nights I would
Big O's, what's going on?
That I wasn't alone. I could feel a presence, or the echo of a presence, at least. I became
anyway, knows all that. Don't call the cops. Exactly.
Deprivation took its toll. I was posting less and less to OnlyFans.
Damn.
And I could see the physical signs of my rough nights in the photos and videos. My eyes were becoming baggy, my skin pale, and I found it hard to dig up a smile or sympathy.
Tristan, what's going on, baby?
Chat. I was growing more and more convinced that I was being haunted as the nights and days.
Damn, shorty. Nah, that's not from lack of sleep. Shorty on crack. She doing crack, heroin, something. You have a music video coming out today? Oh, cool.
dream home felt like a prison, and I was falling behind on the mortgage since I wasn't able to work.
Shorty,
I spent
literally
most days
call the
drifting through
police.
halls like a dead body on the tide.
What is she doing?
Eventually, though, my fear turned to anger.
What kind of meal is that? Is that
This was
spaghetti and
my
toast?
house, and I wasn't going to let some malignant
She
entity
looks
scare
awful,
me
yeah.
away. That's when I woke up one night to creaking coming from directly up.
Going good, Bagels. How's it going with you,
I
man?
decided to face my fear. I quickly got dressed and crept into the hall. The sounds seemed to be coming from the attic, so I gently pulled open the
Shorty,
door set in the
call the cops.
and climbed up.
Why is everybody so curious in these stories? Second I hear creaking and moving furniture, I'm calling the cops.
But clear light. I was
I'm buying a
confused,
gun.
then horrified. I looked around the cramped room. There were new light bulbs hanging from beams all around the attic. It looked like the bulbs were connected to wires that were
This
spliced
motherfucking
into the
Discord.
walls. I saw a sleeping bag on the plywood floor, a laptop, even a miniature fridge.
Shorty is part of
There were
Scooby.
thick black cords running
She's in the
all over
Scooby-Doo gang.
floor, connecting back to a series of small screens. I crawled into my
Average
attic
Discord
and
mod room.
screamed when I saw what was on those screens. It was my house.
Hey,
Every
kitten.
room must have been wired with a camera. I thought of the piles of dust I'd found and realized that they were from someone drilling into the ceilings above me. I felt sick.
Shorty seen all of that and was like, yeah, I gotta be
But most
haunted.
of all, near panic at the thought of the intruder catching me in his lair. The attic was empty for the moment, but he might return at any time. I thought of the creaking I'd heard only minutes before and wondered how I'd missed him leaving.
Where is he?
The answer became clear when I noticed that the small window set near the ceiling was open.
Oh.
The invader must have crawled out and then climbed
Okay.
out onto the roof. My
So you just
heart
living in Shorty
jumped
crib,
into my
like?
eyeballs when I heard footsteps above me. He was still up there. I smelled smoke. The
Oh, he's smoking that
monster was
Zaza.
doing a cigarette break on my roof. I
Cigarette break
quickly
from
went
what? He
quiet
does
with my
nothing all
fear,
day.
folding the stairs and closing the door.
This man's unemployed.
After grabbing my phone from the nightstand, I locked myself in my master bedroom and called the police.
He best get out the attic and
I
call the feds,
considered fleeing
exactly.
the house, but I didn't want the intruder to spot me from the
Don't flee the
perch on
house
the
yet.
roof.
That nigga
The
might
worst
jump on you
moment
like he
came
Batman.
When I heard thumping from the attic. Whoever was on the roof had come back inside. Thankfully, the cops arrived in less than 5 minutes.
Of course they did.
I ran downstairs to let them in, then followed behind at a safe
You
distance
followed
as
behind. They wouldn't
headed
let you
towards
follow
the
behind
attic.
them.
They caught the small man stuck halfway in the window. The cops had pulled in without lights and sirens.
He saw all that and was
but
like,
the
yeah, I
creep
gotta be
must have
haunted.
noticed
This is a
at
ghost.
some point and tried to make a mad dash out the window back to the roof. I'm not sure what his plan was from there, but I guess he figured a two-story jump
still look
was better
right.
than getting arrested. The two burly police officers dragged
Jesus
him home
Christ.
into the attic.
Look at him.
And I got a good look at his face while they wrestled.
Average
out.
Discord groomer.
The scariest thing was how normal the creep looked. An
Normal?
average face with brown, thinning hair.
Normal?
Dark eyes and a slightly
Normal?
hooked nose sat over a narrow chin. I wouldn't have looked twice at him if we.
This
passed
nigga look
on the
like
street,
Golem.
But the expression he had while
Nigga
the
looks like
cops were on
Ohio.
top of him will likely stick with me for the rest of my life. He was leering at me, where my head poked up.
What's
the
on his
stairs.
lips?
His mouth was open in an idiot grin. His
Is he
tongue out,
salivating?
lips moving back and forth over his teeth.
Why is he
I
salivating?
would find out later that he had hundreds of hours worth of footage of me from the cameras.
From a
around his
laptop?
house. He'd been in the attic for weeks. What was most chilling, though, was what cops found on his phone. There were dozens of videos of me sleeping, taken from up close. That presence I thought I'd felt some nights. It
Oh
was the
shit.
creep, having just left my room where he stood over my bed, watching me, recording me.
Oh, normal? He look, you know who he looks like? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is who he looks like. This is who he looks like. This is who he looks like. I got you right now. I got you right now. Tell me you don't look like this nigga. Tell me. Tell me. Yes. 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 Yes, center. Said to do it. Said to do it. He looks like him. That immediately popped up in my head. Randall grew up. Randall grew up. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's who he looks like. Now I'm fucking around. From snitch to weirdo.
Peeled back, just like
Just looking as ill.
The police also found a copy of my house key in the man's possessions. At some point while following me around town, he'd managed to swipe my keys, copy them, then return them before.
Dream listen.
At first,
Dream.
I couldn't believe it. But then I remembered how convenient it was to make copies at kiosks in any Walmart.
It is super convenient to make copies of keys.
Even though my stalker is still in prison, I've started changing my locks now every few months.
That's smart.
It's the only way I can sleep at night.
All right. That was nice. That was a cool story. All right, let's see some horror shorts party stories. See if they have any cool ones. Horror shorts party stories, just true Drake horror stories animated. I have to see what they have to say about Drake. I legitimately have to see. Damn, ow, that's loud. True Drake horror story. Following loosely inspired by actual events. The fuck? This is actually true. Somebody did get a tattoo of Drake on their head. Honestly, like, swear to God.
This story was inspired by a Drake face tattoo that went viral over a decade ago.
Y'all do
Many
the Michael
people
Jackson
have
ones?
seen
I
the
refuse to give
photograph,
Michael
but
Jackson
don't
slander.
know
I love
what
him too much.
allegedly went down afterward. Here's a dramatized animation of the occurrence. One day I met this customer, a young lady in her teen years.
Why they animate her like that?
She had black lips, dark shaded eyeshadows, and a frizzy hairstyle. However,
Okay.
she seemed a bit worn out, her eyes straining red, and I could
Why
only
they
assume
violent?
that it was due to sleep deprivation. In addition,
Why
her
they
attire
violent?
didn't seem to fit her at
Peekaboo.
all. She was paunchy, yet she tried to dress herself up like the slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. The woman's eyes
What?
grew in anticipation as she said,
Wait a minute. The slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. Drake forehead tattoo. Here, what year was that? What year did that happen? Hold on. What year did this happen? Before we continue on. This happened in 2011, right? Let me do some math. How old is Willow Smith? Willow Smith is 21 years old. All right, guys. Let's do some math real quick. He said the slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. And this is the tattoo artist perspective, right? This is from 2011. She's 21 years old. In 2011, hold on, my camera died. In 2011, Willow Smith was 11 years old. Willow Smith looked like this. She was a child. The slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. Say that again for me, King. Hold on.
slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. Attire didn't seem to fit her at all. She was paunchy, yet she tried to dress herself up like the slim and gorgeous Willow Smith. The woman
Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Send him to jail. Send him to jail. Get the feds. Send him to jail. This nigga's going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. Listen. That's crazy to say. That's a crazy thing to say. We got him. We got him. We got him. This man said slim and gorgeous like an 11-year-old. This man is crazy.
She said, I want the name Drake on my forehead. Nothing more, nothing less.
Enraptured by the mere thought of having her favorite musician permanently inked on her face, she browsed through the pictures on her phone and showed me a particular.
You made it too easy. Yeah, too easy.
My goodness, this lady came prepared. Although I admired her bold attitude and immense passion for Drake, I've had cases of customers regretting their choices in the past.
The fuck?
I was afraid that perhaps she was currently a bit too euphoric to realize that this could be a bad idea.
Okay.
So I tried my very best to be polite and considerate. Drumming my fingers on the table next to me, I said, "Ma'am, that sounds like an excellent choice. Drake is one of the best artists there is today, but..."
Bro, look like the average Discord mod, exactly.
He is.
He got that Zelda
best.
logo on it.
You know he's the sixth god?
She interrupted.
Well, you know he's
her
the sixth
eyes
god?
obsessing over Drake's photos on her phone. Right, of course, but you see, I've had a couple of clients a few years back who wanted some of the most creative designs tattooed on their faces, but eventually regretted having them later on, so...
So what?
Her mood
So what?
leaned towards consternation.
Are you saying that I'm going to regret this later?
Why do they have her looking like that?
You're not my dad, okay? So stop acting like one.
She's-
Sheesh.
She put her phone back.
You're not
into
even
her
the person who
pocket
got the
with her
tattoo
arms
wasn't even
akimbo,
like
she
she didn't
said.
look like
Look
that.
here, you're not being paid to comment on your client's choices. You're being paid to give us what we want.
Then, unable to
Damn, girl,
control those
relax.
intense emotions, she took some of the used needles from the sink and threw them furiously on the floor, like a little
Okay.
girl having tantrums. Oh well, here we go again. I would occasionally run into these types of customers, so I had gotten used to it already.
Alright.
However, I didn't want to be the person.
Or shows
to
probably
say,
has some of the
"I
most
told you
inconsistent
so," in a
animation
couple of
styles,
weeks.
facts.
Nonetheless, my motto at work was
Air rape, goddamn. Yeah, bro, I turned this down on 50%.
Bizarre the request was.
Thought he loud.
In the end, I succumbed to her adamant request.
You
and
succumb?
eventually gave
Wow.
her what she wanted. Using her preferred font style and font size, I began tattooing Drake's name on her forehead. I've tattooed many clients' faces before, but this tattoo definitely took the cake. Typically, face tattoos were always a sensitive spot to tattoo for any client, but this girl took it like a champ. As a matter of fact,
Alright.
during the entire session, she stared at me with a huge, disturbing grin on her face, as if I was fulfilling some kind of demented Drake fantasy of hers. When the job was done,
Jesus
she didn't
Christ.
have the reaction I initially expected to see. Instead, she appeared downtrodden as she looked at her own reflection in the mirror. I instantly took a photo of her and she was taken aback. Then, disappointed, she said,
What the hell was that for?
"I always
Huh?
take pictures of my customers, ma'am. It's
I always take pictures of my
portfolio as a
customers,
reference to help
man.
me improve my art. I suppose there isn't a law against that, is there?" I retorted, infuriated by her negative response after
Damn.
complying with her request.
You call this art? You sicken me.
She hollered in agony. Then she handed me the payment
All
and
right.
marched out the door. The following day, I instantly regretted
It's 23
keeping
minutes
it,
of this
because
shit?
when
Oh,
I turned
hell
on
no.
the TV to watch MTV, a man was interviewing Drake. They talked about a woman who had the artist's name permanently inked on her forehead.
That's
and
Drake.
They even displayed her photo on the screen. I was caught off guard. She must have posted it on social media to obviously complain about it and get sympathy from the Edisons while grabbing Drake's attention. But it wasn't her picture that aggravated me, though. Instead, it was the words that came out of Drake's mouth. Pulling out a smirk and a condescending laugh, Drake told the interviewer, "I feel so much love for the lady. I mean, that's pure love right there. I wish I could meet her to understand why. I feel her 100%, and I just think she's incredible. It's love, it's crazy, it's surreal. But as for the tattoo artist, man, what the hell, dude? I mean, he's messed up. He should definitely lose his job." After watching that, I focused all my energy on succeeding clients, hoping they wouldn't be as delirious
Jesus
and irrational as
Christ.
my last customer. Then, one day,
I don't think
while
Drake said
attending to a
that.
client, a
I forgot what he
tall,
said,
muscular
but he
man
did say
entered
something
the shop.
along the lines
He
of
wore a
like, "Yo,
plain
come
black
on."
T-shirt, denim pants, and Nike rubber shoes.
The fuck?
He
Who's
came
this?
toward me and said, "Hey, you! Do you know this woman?" He lifted the same picture I saw on MTV.
Smoking that Zaza. What's going on?
On a lady who wasn't even pretty. I nodded and replied,
What?
"Yeah, I've seen her."
That was
Why?
random.
Then, surprisingly, he crumpled the picture in front of me and asked, "Do you know the tattoo artist who did this to her?"
He's off
I
that
gulped,
doink.
my anxiety
Gulp.
slowly growing. However, I didn't want anyone else to be accountable for what I did, and so I raised my hand gingerly and replied, "It's me. I'm that guy." The moment I said that I was
shit.
the guy he was looking for, he lunged his fist at me without hesitation, and with the first hit,
What kind of Looney Tunes shit just happened? Imagine you working your job, right? And then like you're clocking in at any other fucking job, and some big burly dude with red fucking eyes, like he's off perk 30s, walks into your job, like, yo, who the fuck did this shit? And you're like, I did. And he literally just fucking uppercuts the shit out of you. Like literally he fucking uppercuts you so hard. You literally lift off of the ground. You lift off of the ground and you fly back. Like you fly back. Your body lifts and flies back like a good couple of feet. Like forward or backwards or whatever. That shit would be insane. I'd probably never work a job again. I would literally be unemployed for the rest of my life. Out of pure PTSD from the big burly man uppercutting me. That's fucking hilarious though.
looking for. He lunged his fist at me without hesitation. With the first hit, I was instantly thrown to the floor. Naturally, this scared off my
What the
client,
fuck?
who ran out of the shop, leaving me alone with this belligerent
Why is the screen
stranger.
shaking?
With blood flowing from my head, I struggled to get back on my feet. Then,
What
as
the
I stood
fuck?
up, the man thrust his fist towards me again. But this
Why
time
is he-
hitting me simultaneously like this was a UFC match.
Why is
Soon,
he-
I realized that this wasn't just a UFC match. It was a fight to the death. The
What?
way he attacked me didn't feel like
Yo, this nigga is getting pieced up for a tattoo he gave to just somebody, like a random person. Who is this guy? Is this nigga Batman? Why is he beating the shit out of the man? Like, holy shit. This is the entire, yeah. Is there a plot? This is the plot of Invincible. I swear to God. They find Invincible and they just start beating the shit out of him.
he was there to leave a warning.
This is
Instead,
Omnivan
he was there
versus
to
Homelander.
actually kill me. I was bewildered and afraid as I crawled towards the sink to get my hands on some needles that could
Exactly.
help me defend myself.
The Batman.
beat
The
me
Batman
to
after he
first,
catches you fucking
grabbed a couple of
jaywalking.
loose needles, stabbing me in the legs.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Distracted by the pain, I clutched my legs as the man kicked me with brute force
Wow.
until I fell unconscious. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed with
Batman
my
when he
pal
catches
Jack
you litter.
standing next to me. When I asked him who the stranger was, he told me that he suspected the goon of being connected to Drake. However, it was
Drake said one of his woes to go kill this tattoo artist. Imagine getting a hit put out on you by Drake himself to fucking die because you gave somebody a tattoo. Drake is the spirit of vengeance. That's insane. It's even more funny is because he's fucking Canadian. That shit is crazy to me.
was only an assumption. There was no way I could have him investigated to discover the truth because
That man-
well, he was Drake, and compared to him, I was a nobody.
Yo, have you seen this picture?
Get the fuck, that scared the shit out of me. That honestly scared the fuck out of me. That startled me. That startled me. I thought for a second I was in Discord and somebody just called, like literally spoke to me, and I thought I was like in a call. That startled me. That legitimately scared me. But she wasn't even ugly. Like, the lady was just regular looking. Like, look at how she looks now. Like, look, she's just a regular looking chick. Nothing crazy, whatever.
I feel you 100%. That to me is like absolutely incredible. I don't know if you can see it, but this girl tattooed Drake on her forehead. The guy who tatted it is a though. I will tell you that. I don't with that guy. You to that tat artist, by the way. For real. And you should lose your job. You should never do tattoos again. I don't with you. But real though, I really like. I want to talk to this girl and understand it all. You know. I mean, it's crazy. It's surreal. I don't even want to look at it anymore because it's really,
I don't even want to look at it no more. Like, she looks like a regular chick. Yeah, he did say that. That shit's crazy. Understandable though. But like,
understand why what happened.
Like, she doesn't look bad, but like the way they made her. Like, come on. Come on. Compared to this, Drake has something against that tat artist. I mean, bro, the motherfucker tattooed somebody's name into like her fucking forehead. He could have refused. He literally could have just said no. I love the dramatization. Drake sent one of his homies to go beat the shit out of this tat. Well, kill him. Crazy. Trying to find more. Hot tub horror stories.
The next story was inspired by a notorious case revolving around a man named Tim. Most of you have heard of this individual.
No, I have
but
not.
For those who
Have y'all heard of
haven't,
Tim?
Here's an animation inspired by the events revolving around him. 4 years have passed since I married my first wife, Emma, a kind and beautiful woman. After getting married, we lived in Greensboro, where she aided me in running the ice cream shop and miniature golf course as my accountant. One day, I called the ambulance to report a drowning incident. When they arrived at the house and asked what had happened to my wife, I told them she
I ain't
was a
seen
heavy
Tim.
drinker.
You're lying, Warner.
We were both having a good time in our hot tub. I asked her to stop drinking, however, she persuaded me to just have one more bottle.
Okay.
Then I went to the restroom inside the house to answer the call of nature. When I got back out to the backyard, she had dropped the bottle, and I found her lifeless body submerged in the tub. Emma! No! No, 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 no! As
Damn,
I
he worked for
grieved
that
her
paycheck.
over time,
What
I
the
met
fuck?
Lilibeth along.
Damn. Streamlabs. That's not happening right now, Streamlabs. What are you talking about? I like how they just glanced over her dying. He was just like, no, 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 no. All right, anyways, I'm looking at this new woman I want to have sex with. Yeah.
Along the way, who was generous enough to lend me a bit of spare time whenever I needed someone to talk to. Eventually, I had to move on, and now I'm happily married to my second wife, Lilibeth. One day, Lily and I were enjoying ourselves in the hot tub. I didn't want the death of my first wife to discourage myself or
Jesus
Lily
Christ.
from getting in one.
All
I
right.
had finally gotten closure as time went on.
Good.
But one night, my wife began pulling my arm with an anxious look. At first, I thought that she was feeling unwell, so I asked her, "What's the matter, dear?"
I think someone's watching us through the fence.
She said,
How you say
her
that?
eyes restless. Concerned about my wife's well-being, I left the tub and put on my bathrobe to check on the fence. When I came closer, I found a small hole that made it possible for someone to take a peek. My
Okay.
neighbor's house was on the other side of the fence, where an old man
Bro pulling
lived by
faster than Bruce
himself.
motherfucking
My
Wayne,
wife
facts.
and I didn't have the chance to interact with him because he often secluded himself. I decided to cover the hole with a short wooden plank that I
Damn.
had in the garage.
Wow, that's
The
him.
following day, I walked along the sidewalk when the old man caught me off guard
Oh,
and
hey.
said, "How was the hot tub?" Defensive over the way he invaded our privacy, I cussed him and said, "Mind your own business, you old geezer." Outraged, he
Damn.
replied, "You better watch your back, son, you hear me?"
What are you gonna do?
Peeved and
I'll push you
bewildered, I
over. Take your
asked,
cane.
"Excuse me? Did you just threaten me?" He glared at me without saying anything before heading back inside the house. I
Okay.
didn't want to alarm my beloved wife, so I decided to keep it to myself.
My
Late
beloved.
in the afternoon, my wife and I dipped into the hot tub, gazing at the sky as the sun set. But for some reason,
So he just skipped
I
over
was
his first
perturbed.
wife dying like
It
that?
seemed like I saw my neighbor using binoculars, looking in our
That's crazy to think
direction.
about.
When I rose from the tub to have a closer look, I saw him step away from the second floor window, turning off the lights in his room. My wife, somewhat agitated, asked me,
What is it, dear? Why are you looking at our neighbor's house?
after making sure he was no longer peering through the windows, I gradually returned to my wife in the tub and replied, "It's nothing. Don't worry about it." The next day, I intentionally dropped by my neighbor's house after work. I needed to let him know the discomfort he was causing my wife and I. Stepping out into the veranda, the old geezer held a butcher knife in one hand.
Whoa,
staring
motherfucker!
at me with eyes ablaze.
Whoa!
"What do you want, son?" the old man asked.
You know what I want to bring unnatural weapons within confrontations. I'm gonna give y'all an example. So I used to be a pitcher growing up. I used to play baseball. I want to be the type of dude, and I throw. I know how to fucking throw. I want to be the type of dude that if I had an altercation, like, and he pulls out like a knife or a weapon or whatever, even if he just squares up, I want to pull out a fucking like baseball, and I just want to fucking beam it, like as fast as I fucking can, like just fucking throw it as fast as I can, right at their fucking face. Wouldn't that be like, that's not something you would expect? Like, you pull a knife out on me, and then next thing you know, I'm pulling out a fucking baseball, and I'm literally just like, I back up, I just mop your fucking face with that shit. That's not something you'd expect. That's dead ass not something you'd expect. You pull out a knife on me, and I just pull out a fucking baseball, and I throw it like 100 miles per hour at your fucking face. You feel me? Bring out unnatural weapons to fights, guys, I'm telling you.
Asked apprehensively, "And what do you plan to do with that knife?" I replied, straining my words. He chortled, then said, "What I do with my knife is none of your business, boy. There are other things you should be worrying about." Before things got out of hand,
Okay.
I warned him, "If you ever
I said,
interview my
Lena.
wife and I or lay a single finger on her, I will not hesitate to call the police. You got that, you old man?" I
Not
stepped
hesitate to
back
call the
slowly
police.
as I watched him walk away.
Let's get
without
it
saying
exactly.
another
Grab a
word.
baseball.
"Get the hell off my property, or I am calling the cops."
God, you
That
threatened me
night,
with a
I
knife.
decided to go into the hot
Damn,
tub
nigga,
with
y'all
my
niggas
wife,
love that hot tub.
telling her that I had finally
Y'all be taking showers and
confronted the
shit?
old man. My wife seemed trepidatious at first, but was soon relieved when I reassured her that nothing
Nah,
was
this is what
to
you're gonna
worry
do.
about.
You're gonna freeze a
Then,
bottle of
my
water
wife playfully invited
two
me to a
bottles
little game to
and
which
put them
she
in a
said,
sock,
Stop
tie the
paying
sock up,
attention to the old
and use that
geezer
shit as a
and
weapon.
Pay attention to me. Want to see who can hold their breath the longest underwater?
Although I felt a little uneasy seeing how Emma had passed, I didn't want to spoil the mood. So
Yeah,
I
bro,
asked,
they keep going that damn hot
"Sounds
tub.
like fun. What brought this up all of a sudden?" Lilibeth chuckled, batting her eyelashes flirtatiously.
Well,
Oh, the eyes big as hell.
Stress lately, and I just wanted to alleviate all that.
I told myself. I furtively glanced at my neighbor's window and noticed that all the lights were out.
Yeah.
Finally, my wife and I were left alone in peace. I offered to go first. All right, here goes. I curled up into a coil and submerged my entire body.
You're gonna be underwater. Imagine.
Underwater, I could hear
He's just there like,
Lilibeth's muffled voice counting.
1 Mississippi.
he's in
2
you
Mississippi,
know,
3
he's gonna he's gonna go underwater, right? He's gonna go underwater. Hold on, this he's gonna see this. He's gonna go underwater, he's gonna see this. We're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Gonna. Oh man.
Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
Until she eventually
She is
reached the
stupid,
number
man. There's
10.
only one Mississippi.
Then I raised my hand to signal that I was already out of breath. As soon as my head resurfaced, Lilibeth said, with a wink.
I'm sure I can do better than that.
I raised an eyebrow, grinned, and said, I'm sure you can, dear. I have a deal. If you manage to go past 10, I'll buy you your favorite orchids.
Oh.
She nodded in
Okay.
delight. As soon as she submerged, I counted 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, until I reached 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi.
What the fuck?
I just kept repeating the number 9 until she signaled me to stop so she could gasp for air.
What?
Then I told her, we're not at number 10 yet. You still want those orchids.
What the fuck?
The splashing continued for a few more seconds until she no longer moved. Moments later, as I clothed myself in a bathrobe, someone rang the doorbell. When I asked who it was, he identified himself as the police. Upon opening the door, 5 cops stormed the house and arrested me after finding
shit.
Lilibeth's floating body. Later on, I was convicted of first-degree murder, even when I said that my late wife drowned due to excessive alcohol intake. On the witness stand was my neighbor, the old man who said he recognized me as the person who killed my first wife, Emma, by strangling her in the tub. Later on, an autopsy examination was presented in court, proving that I killed Lilibeth.
Wow. You know what's so funny about this? SpongeBob episodes.
As soon as she submerged, I reached 8 Mississippi.
SpongeBob episodes be so serious until they get to points, and one time the points are just like this. Yeah, I can't lie. SpongeBob episodes be so fucking goofy, and they have one clip that's just super fucking detailed like this. This shit caught me off guard. Ernie's a hero, I'm not gonna lie.
I just kept repeating the number 9 until she signaled me to stop so she could gasp for air. But then I told her.
Wow. Those SpongeBob clips, yeah, those SpongeBob clips are fucking terrifying. You know what else clips is? All right, this is gonna be a sidetrack real quick. This is gonna be a sidetrack. I said sidetrack. Flapjack. What are they called? Detailed? Is it called detailed animation? Is that like a thing? Insane shit happening in Flapjack Part 2.
Don't sit on my boy. Make me. Don't sit on your boy.
What the fuck?
How to be so young and carefree. Hey, give me your clothes! What? No, I mean, I'll pay you.
I love Flapjack. Definitely a Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my god. Courage the Cowardly Dog was insane. The most iconic episode, the Return of Flash one. Return the slab. Return the slab.
Now, Mr. Knuckles. Hypnotize.
Oh man.
Hypnotize.
Courage of Fire, yeah.
Too much!
You'll need it to get the bugs out of your hair.
What the? This scared the shit out of me growing up.
All right, step over here, young Flapjack. That's right, right over the drain. What is going on here?
Hi, Captain Knuckles.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Here early. What's wrong, Knuckles?
That shit is terrifying.
Question? Ask us a question. We're ever so smart. Hey, check out these failures. Hi, guys.
That shit's scary.
What's your name again?
Flapjack.
That's right. The little boy named after a breakfast item.
You're all going to die.
What?
You're all gonna die. One day. And when you do, we're probably gonna still be alive. Right, Flapjack?
His fucking face. Hold on.
Probably gonna still be alive. Right?
I gotta screenshot that. I want a picture of Flapjack's face. I want a picture. Flapjack frozen, bro. He had nothing to say. He was like, "Oh, I'm about to make this my profile picture on Twitter or some stupid shit." All right. Let's get down to the down. Oh yeah, this one.
Hey, Dr. Barber.
Oh, hello, Flap.
Oh hell no. I miss old kid shows. Oh man. Ugh. I wonder if Horror Shorts Party has any disturbing good stories. I want some scary stories. Some real shits that make you go, wow. Spooky. Now my profile pic on everything. Exactly. Llama Arts. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was just I was just here. There's another one too. True Train Horror Story. The OnlyFans horror story. Damn, they love that OnlyFans shit. Llama Arts is goated, facts. We're gonna watch some Llama Arts after this. Alright. Let's see what they got.
I will never look at life the same way after what I experienced.
Okay.
It still bothers me just thinking about it. It happened a while ago when I was working as a cashier at Starbucks. I worked part-time as there was unfortunately not enough hours available, so moving out of my parents' house wasn't the easiest endeavor to accomplish. My parents always nagged at me for the latter part of the day, which always had me stressed out. They would always send some little jabs alluding to me moving out. I'll never forget the time my dad confronted me while I was doing laundry. Hey, Jason, can you ask?
Holy shit, it's Walter White!
I can't exactly do that, Dad. I'd probably get fired if I tried that. Well, can't you work somewhere else then? I'm gonna need your room
Walter
soon,
White!
'cause I plan to make it Charlie's room. Charlie was my baby brother. Well, can't Charlie stay
That's
in
his
your
son.
room?
I forgot his son's name
I'm
in it.
gonna need your room, damn it! Well, where the hell am I supposed to stay then? Figure it out. You've had plenty of time now.
Why are they so angry?
I've always avoided going home right after work, especially after confrontations like that. I would much rather procrastinate at work after my shift was
Jesse,
done,
we need to
just
cook.
to avoid the inevitable arguments that
Walt Jr. Oh yeah, it is Walt Jr.
Sounded like a better deal anyway. It'd been a few weeks since the tense clash with my dad.
Damn.
My life had been a little bit more bearable since I started going to this local
You and your dad need like
bar located
couples
down the
therapy,
street from my
dog.
workplace. I would make it a routine to go there after work just to instill a little more enthusiasm in my already dull life. I was a regular, so I knew all the employees.
Jesse, we need to mentally abuse my son. Exactly.
What you drinking tonight, hot stuff?
I'll get the usual, Sally.
Wait a minute. It's you again. Jason, right?
Yep, me again.
Why is the
Good
eye
to
close
see you
up?
again, Jason.
Good to see you
One order
again.
coming right up.
Thanks, Sally. I really enjoyed.
Oh my
coming
God, look
here
at this
as
guy.
It was the perfect place for guests to lounge with just a small admission fee. The bar.
Go to
always
record
had
her
live
voice in the bathroom, no
performances from
cap.
Various bands, so there was usually a decent-sized crowd always in attendance.
Yeah, it's Hank. Is this Oh my God, Drake! It's Drake again. Drake cameo, guys. We got Hank, Walter White.
Katie!
She's beautiful. Oh shit!
I can't keep away.
Oh shit! I am.
Hey, kid. Doesn't she have the prettiest eyes you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a
Yeah, why are you talking to me, King?
Katie had a lot of diehard
The fuck out of here, Hank.
to support her. She was really attractive.
That's three Cali in Breaking Bad. Walter White, Hank, and Drake. Exactly.
Fanboying over her. I've had the privilege
Drake's a
of
top tier
chatting with Katie
character.
after shows before, but this time I mustered up the courage.
You know, oh my god, that's who she looks like. Fuck, what's that? What's her name? What's her name? This dead ass looks like her too. Ah. See, she looks like Drew Barrymore. In like a cartoon way. Here's the Breaking Bad universe. She dead ass looks like Drew Barrymore. Like the second I seen her, I'm like, wait a minute, she looks like a cartoon version of her. Crazy.
Hey, Katie, it's me again.
Hey, Katie.
Who are you?
Jason, we
Who
met
are
on
you?
several occasions after performances.
If I ever say hi to like a girl, I'm like, hey, you know, Tiffany, it's me, Mark, and she's like, who are you? I would seize up. My camera's dead. I would literally seize up, vomit, and die. I would seize up right there. Like my heart would start beating real fast. Like in one of those like cutscenes in those games, they have like a panic attack. And then I would throw up so violently all over the floor, and I would fall down to my knees, and I would literally just die. I would look like the Naruto gif. Remember that Naruto gif where he falls down to his knees? That would kill, like Naruto falling to knees. That would literally, I would literally grab my chest as hard as I can, like literally like this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Literally this. Literally this. I would literally be on the floor seizing. If you would try to ask a girl, she says who you are, I would probably full on sprint. I would sprint out of the vicinity. I would literally, oh yeah, yeah, Walter. Yeah. That would deadass be me. I would literally sprint out of like the vicinity. If somebody asked me who I was, you know what's crazy? All right, this is a safe space. This is my stream. You guys are my audience anyways. I remember one time in middle school, the most popular girl in school asked me out or whatever. Me out. I was excited. I was like, oh my God, super most popular, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was middle school. I was excited because I never had a girlfriend at the time and nobody asked me out, whatever. And then the next day, I come up to her. She's surrounded by all her friends. This is a real story, by the way. She's surrounded by all her friends. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, I said, babe. I was like, hey, what's going on, babe? Blah, blah, blah. She looked at me and she was like, babe, who are you? And then that's when I realized Shorty was just fucking with me. And all of her friends laughed at me, including her. They laughed at me. It was like, ew, you was messing with Mark, blah, blah, blah. And they just started laughing. They laughed hysterically. I was so hurt by that. I remember that. Middle school was a terrible time. That was my villain origin story. You know what's so crazy? I went through that and I didn't become an incel. Zero Riz plus a setup and a recipe for his ass. Yeah, I had zero Riz back then. I had zero Riz, man. I never knew. I was funny, but like I could not just. I never had it. You know what I'm saying? I never had it. It was awful. I had a Walter White. That was my Walter White moment. I didn't know what to do. Honestly, I think I stood there because I was frozen with embarrassment. I literally stood there. I stood there. I was just like, wow. It's crazy. Yeah, Warner. Everybody has zero Riz in middle school. Some of the guys got it, you know what I'm saying? But damn, that shit was tough. That was one of my toughest L's. Yeah, that was the moment I became Heisenberg. I realized I needed to cook. That shit was crazy.
Hey, Katie, it's me again.
Who are you?
Jason, we met on several occasions.
Is he gonna be like a serial killer? Is that the big twist?
Thanks, Jason. I really appreciate
I think you're the best singer ever, and you're really gorgeous.
Whoa, calm down, King. Calm down. Calm down. He out here with messy hair. He got Crocs on. Like unironed button up. My boy is fumbling. And you got your phone out. You look, his eyes is wide. Like, you could tell it's been a minute. You could tell he's like, listen, please. I love you. You can tell it's been a minute with him.
Thank you.
I was wondering if we could potentially
Oh,
exchange...
Jason. All you men are alike. I bet you just want to see what I look like without my clothes, right?
No. I mean, yeah. Katie?
Bruh! Alright, he gets... At least he was honest. But at the same time, King, what the fuck are you doing? No, I mean, yeah. Motherfuck. Bro. This man has negative Riz. Exactly, Cap. Me and Cap was synced up in the brain. We literally said the same thing. That's crazy. This man is... That's strange. That's not something you say to somebody. Whether or not it's true, I give him props for being honest. Like, listen, man, I do want to hook up with you. But, bruh, you came talking over her, looking sweaty, eyes widened. I want to fuck you. Like, you know how scary that is? That's terrifying, man. He's in Riz debt. Yeah. I'm the debt collector. I'm coming. We gotta sweep this man. There needs to be a comically large cane to swoop in like the fucking Looney Tunes and take this man away.
Katie nonchalantly takes my cell phone and begins punching in her contact information.
That worked?
Holy crap, this is actually happening. I must be dreaming.
Here you go, Jason. Hope to chat with you more.
That worked?
I mean, Katie.
Babe?
As I was on my way home,
baby,
I decided to be ballsy and give Katie a good
Subway sandwiches?
She'd given me a link to her OnlyFans page as opposed to her phone number. What the hell is this?
Oh, okay. She gave him her OnlyFans. I'll fuck with that.
Well, at least I might get to see some nudes. I've personally never used an OnlyFans before, but if there was going to be someone's account I was going to check out, it'd be Katie's. I eventually make it home and open up her page on my computer browser. A subscription of $10 a month? Netflix doesn't even charge that much.
Oh, they charge more.
I didn't have the funds to purchase such things, but my curiosity was what
exactly.
put the nail in the coffin.
W ad. She a businesswoman first. I respect that.
The details on the site. I was now officially subscribed to Katie's OnlyFans account. I began scrolling around, seeing a lot of mature content throughout her page.
Okay, don't show it on the screen.
Say it wasn't the most
don't look away, guys.
Made, as I got to see a different side of Katie. Or should I say, a different side of my longtime crush. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Throughout the night, I continued to browse through more of Katie's content till it was time to head to bed.
Okay.
It'd been a couple of weeks since that whole ordeal occurred. I still worked as a cashier at Starbucks and made it a routine to go to the karaoke
routine?
bar
All right,
work.
King. That's a little strange.
Everything had pretty much been the same except
he
I
waiting.
hadn't seen or heard about Katie since.
He's waiting.
I couldn't help but feel like I had some sort of role in Katie's sudden disappearance.
You
from the
think?
bar, so I decided to snoop around.
Came up to
her
a wide-eyed and
OnlyFans.
shit.
Later that night, I had Katie's OnlyFans open on my computer. The monthly subscription I had paid for previously was still in effect, so I could still view her content. There were 5 observations I accumulated right
He's
off the
down
bat.
horrendous, bro.
The first
Why is he wearing a
observation was
Starbucks
that her
uniform?
status said,
Yeah, he's wearing a
"Active
Starbucks
5
uniform
minutes ago."
in a
I
club.
assumed she had lost interest in the
No
singing
wonder
gig
she
and was
didn't want
pursuing
nothing to do with
OnlyFans
him.
endeavors solely now.
Zero drip,
The
zero
second
riz.
observation was that she began to wear sunglasses in all her recent photos.
Huh?
Interesting. The third observation was that her photos were
Or she was part of the Vault International of this universe.
not the aesthetic bedroom that she once previously had. The fourth observation was that all her pre-existing content was deleted.
Okay.
Why the hell would she get rid of everything? The only thing left on Katie's page was 3 photos of her posing with sunglasses. The last observation was the one that struck me the most. I could tell her recent pictures were being taken by someone due to the shadow presented in the photos. Call me Sherlock Holmes if you will, but
I'm calling you somebody who gets no bitches.
Something just wasn't right. I decided to direct message Katie saying, "Hey,
Remember, it's so bad. He made her leave the entire career. Exactly.
I'm not sure if you remember me, but I wanted to know, why don't you perform there anymore?" About 10 minutes go by and I get no reply. She probably gets
Bro got a cardboard medal at the Riz Olympics. Exactly. Absolutely zero riz.
That's when I decided to bribe Katie by sending a convincing message saying, "Hey, if I tipped you $5, could you send me a video of yourself smiling on camera?"
Okay.
About a minute later, I surprisingly got a response from Katie showing a hidden video with an option of unlock for $5. I end up accepting the purchase, only to see a video of Katie wearing sunglasses.
Again?
She just stood in one spot.
He is crazy down. I'm not gonna lie, he's down bad.
A voice in the background saying,
"Smile for the camera, you vermin."
Katie then involuntarily puts on this bizarre and unnatural smile, almost
Holy
like she was
shit.
a cartoon character from a Disney movie.
Holy shit.
I felt really disturbed from what I was witnessing. I decided to continue the game of charades and say, "If I give you $5 more, could you send me a video of yourself kissing the friend you're with?"
What?
About 5 minutes.
Alright, dog. Now you moving a little too strange to me, King. She tore it out. Yeah, bro. Jesus Christ, he's moving a little too strange. Kiss the man you're with. Kiss him for $5. Damn, nigga, like.
I honestly thought Katie was done with my pathetic games until I got another message of a hidden video with a $5
Bro,
price
moving
tag.
crazy.
I hesitantly unlocked the video, only to see a disturbing clip of Katie saying,
He's not my friend. Don't ever.
Oh, it's
say he's my
him!
friend, 'cause he's not.
It's Hank!
He's more than that to me. He's my everything. He's my one and only love.
The fuck?
That's my good girl. Oh, yeah. The young boy wanted some kissing action. Let's make it
Hank, no!
shall we?
Oh. Hank, no! Don't kidnap the OnlyFans woman! Don't lick her, Hank! No! That's gross.
I felt sick to my stomach. I then realized that
Hank's more than a pervert on the internet. He's a
stood out to me
kidnapper.
Like I recognized him from somewhere. I couldn't exactly pinpoint where I knew him from, but he definitely looked familiar to me. The man then said,
I bet you love to see Katie's beautiful eyes, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Oh,
Yes.
I'm gonna make this your best $5 ever spent.
That's when the man removed the sunglasses from Katie's face, revealing her eye sockets with both eyeballs missing. That's when I exited my web browser and immediately turned off my computer. What the hell was that? That was wrong on so many levels.
Oh my
I decided
God.
to head to bed and call it a night, hoping to sleep off the nightmare I just witnessed firsthand. It's been a couple months since the incident happened.
Holy shit.
I haven't seen Katie's OnlyFans account since, as I assume she deleted it.
What?
Or should I say, that man in the video did. I haven't told anyone about this, and quite
Jesus
frankly,
Christ.
I don't know what to
You
do.
didn't call the police
I still go
or...
to the karaoke bar with an optimistic attitude that one day I'll see Katie again.
Gang. She literally had no eyes and all you care about is seeing her again. She can't even see you. This mother. This nigga sucks. You suck too.
Falling for you, I can't keep away. Are you listening? I
Wow.
want you to stay before you go. I want you to know that I'm down. Hey kid, doesn't she have the prettiest eyes you've ever seen?
Jesus Christ. Jeez. I did not see that coming. Bro think he dumb. He think he on the team. Didn't call the cops because he didn't get her number. Incel energy, exactly. He didn't call the cops, and he kept frequenting the club after it was confirmed that she literally got kidnapped in hopes that he would see her. This man is a loser. Jesus Christ, that's scary. Horrifying dark web stuff. Omegle. Bro really could have saved her life with one phone call. Exactly. The fuck? Omegle. Bro thought he was gonna hit the 5-knuckle shuffle if he saw her again. Exactly, like... King, what was you expecting to happen? This is a disturbing Omegle story.
This is a story that happened.
I'll watch every Meat Canyon video, Cap.
First year of college. I was a student majoring in industrial
I
engineering.
watched everyone.
But
I
unfortunately,
love him.
started taking online classes due to the global pandemic.
Oh yeah, this is during
Most lectures began surfacing online as my respective professors would host Zoom calls for each course.
He did
following the
nothing
other.
with it.
I wasn't really the biggest fan of taking online
All these
classes,
motherfuckers look like
as
Dream.
I just recently enrolled in the
This is the Dreamverse.
So not being able to socially interact with others in the classroom was a bitter pill to swallow, which led me to the idea of using the video chat site Omegle. I remember hearing rumors about it growing up where people would sometimes meet interesting individuals there, maybe some hot chicks if you got lucky enough.
Some hot chicks on Omegle. Yeah, all you're gonna meet on Omegle is racist people and dicks, like literal penises, peni.
Thought I'd
The fuck? That was uncomfortably long. Why'd they animate the entire sequence of him pouring the whole thing?
give it a try one Friday evening.
That was so strange.
I figured I couldn't go wrong.
Why'd that take so like unnaturally like long?
Sip on my alcoholic beverage.
Is it important to the plot? Why is it? What the fuck? Like, as I casually sip on my alcoholic beverage. Like, what the fuck was that? That was so strange. That wasn't casual. That was like
Come on, where the girls at? I want to see some. Hey there. What's your name, kid? I'm Tommy. What's yours? You can call me.
Yeah, I can't see him. Hold on.
Creep. Nope.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to bring it.
Hey, do you like long walks to the fridge?
Not with you.
Damn.
That's when I came across a man with his
This is-
face painted as a clown, replicating Joaquin Phoenix from the Joker movie that premiered a couple months earlier.
I remember
Hey,
the Joker
dude,
movie
big
was
fan of
like
Joker, aren't you?
big.
He just sat
Hold
there in
on, let me-
silence while looking directly at the webcam
Oh, wait,
with
yeah, I
his
can see it.
gaunt
Okay.
eyes and formidable smile. Almost
Formidable
like
smile?
He was intrigued by my company. Hello? Do you
The
talk?
fuck is that?
Again, he just sat there not saying anything. I was convinced his mic was turned off, as I couldn't hear any background ambient
There we go.
noise that I would usually hear when a stranger appears on the screen.
So that
I
it's his
decided
suiting
to
up like
type,
Batman.
"I don't
Exactly.
think your mic is on, dude."
What's up, Mango?
That's when he began typing
Today
in the
we're
chat
going to
box
be
himself,
swallowing
saying,
water.
"All I have are
Negative thoughts.
looming inside my head."
Okay.
I playfully respond with, "Why so serious? Laugh out loud?" Pick a card, any card, by saying the word stop. He then raises a deck of cards towards the screen and began springing the cards from one hand to the other while I shout, "Stop!" midway through the deck. The Joker then raises my selected card, the Seven
Nice.
of Diamonds, towards the screen. He then inserts the card back inside the deck.
Who is that one
all
racist
while having his
motherfucker that
head
dressed up
turned
like a
in
Joker on
different
Omegle?
direction.
Oh,
Okay, Mr. Joker.
I think
Gonna guess my card now?
Gypsy Crusader. Yeah, Gypsy
Then
Crusader.
typed,
You know he knows me,
"You
right?
want me to unmute my mic
He wanted
and
me to
reveal my
die.
Card. You have to beat me in a blinking contest." I typed, "Okay, sure, I guess."
He legit sent like
The Joker then
20,000
turns on his mic as I
Neo
hear the sudden ambient noise
to attack
come out
my
of nowhere.
YouTube channel.
He then
Legitimately,
puts his
real
face
story.
Closer to the webcam.
You trying to
his
kiss
eyes
me, gang?
closed, and
Yo.
begins gesturing the numbers 1, 2, and opening his eyes on the count of 3.
This was before he went to
I
jail.
began to reciprocate by gluing
And then
my
he got
eyes
to
the
jail
screen
like a
in
month
hopes that
later.
Any lag from the video chat would mask any blink I would inevitably make. That's when the Joker began to disturbingly grin at the camera
fuck?
with an over-exaggerated smile, almost like he had a weird ability to abnormally stretch his face.
I can't even smile that
I began
hard.
to awkwardly smile back as my silly way of expressing a friendly gesture. I could then see tears falling from his eyes.
Damn.
though he was extremely reluctant to close them, almost as if the shame of losing an eye contest meant the world to him. What the hell, dude?
What the fuck? All right.
I shouted,
It ain't that funny.
"Dude, you cheated!" As the Joker then began
That's how
to start
dudes laugh when the
blindfolding
baddies at the
himself
party
while
make a joke.
I awkwardly observe his bizarre antics. He then adjusts the webcam while placing one of his palms face down on the computer table, then begins to raise a large kitchen blade in the air with the other hand.
Okay.
Dude, what the hell are you doing?
Don't do it.
He then starts stabbing in between the gaps of his fingers. Dude, stop!
What's
Are
up,
you
Breeze?
insane?
Hope the studio session was
That's
nice.
when the Joker began to nonchalantly increase the speed of the stabbing motion while jabbing at the table flawlessly without any
Bizarre
trace of a
antics.
deadly mishap.
Facts.
It was terrifying, but at the same time exhilarating, as the Joker did this blindfolded at such a rapid speed that to the video chat it legitimately looked like a camera trick. I shouted, "Dude, how the hell did you do that?" As the Joker simultaneously zoomed his webcam.
And he does
closer to
all
the
this and just
table.
shows his dick at the end. I'd be
He
pissed.
then begins to type, "Wanna
He's
see
already
that
busy. Yeah.
This time in IMAX?"
Exactly.
I typed, "Sure."
He's just Ezra
I
Miller.
guess."
How
then
Ezra Miller got the
responds
Flash job.
"Let me mute my mic. That way you don't hear my screams of agony in the unfortunate event that I make a mistake." I was a little alarmed with the sudden disclaimer, but oddly enough decided to observe the rest of his stunt. I watched him place his trembling hand on the table. What he did next was
Oh,
one of
God.
the most disturbing things I've ever seen in my life.
What is he gonna do?
He began carving the tip of the blade into the surface of his palm.
All
I
right.
screamed, "Dude, no, stop it! What the hell is wrong with you?"
No, stop.
Dude, stop! What the hell is wrong with you? As his bloody hand began to tremble
I
uncontrollably.
just leave.
with
I'll be
blood
like, all
spewing
right, you're
everywhere.
weird, man.
Stop it! Please, stop!
Oh my God.
That's when the Joker unmutes
That'd be
his
Andrew
mic,
Tate fans when a
unveiling
woman
the
talks to
sounds
them.
of a muffled whimper, like his mouth had been covered with something. What I saw next single-handedly made me not want to ever go back on Omegle again. The Joker raises his webcam, revealing the source of the actual hand he was hacking at. It was a man that looked to be in his mid-20s with duct tape on his mouth,
Oh,
shivering
shit.
from the lethal torture the Joker put him through.
Look, it wasn't even my hand.
Leave him alone or I'm calling the cops! As I looked
Oh, the
closer
cops,
at
it's
the
Omegle.
screen, I noticed he had carved the value and suit of the playing card I had selected in the beginning of the video chat. The 7 of diamonds.
Who was yelling? I think the guy yelled at the end because he got so hyped. He was like, ah, 7 of diamonds. Holy shit, how'd you do it? That shit is fucking hilarious. 7 of diamonds. I'd fucking yell. I'd be like, holy shit, you did it. Bro, who buying this merch? I want to check out the merch. Let's check out some Horror Shorts Party merch, everybody. Oh, nice. I want to get the mug. I fuck with the mug. Don't think this is a comedy stream. Listen, all right. All right, and College Horror Story animated, The Bridge. What is The Bridge? This is gonna be the last story of the stream, guys. It's getting late. You already know my bedtime. I gotta wake up early for gym.
So this story takes place when I was about 16 years old. At my school, I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to a camp and do
Holy shit, it's
volunteer work
Dream,
for the
Tommy
sick
in it,
God.
and
The
Elbow.
camp was in the middle of nowhere.
Motherfuckers out there in the
We
world
got to the
think
camp. We
2 a.m. right now?
started to work
Damn.
until
I already
8
gotta go to
p.m.
bed.
This
Say the
was
joke.
around
We need
October,
motherfuckers out there
so
who
it
think
was
they're
already
Batman and
dark
stop
at
them.
8.
Exactly, Jury. You get it.
My 2 friends and I were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do so we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out. The problem is that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We
Okay.
weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old, we loved breaking
I could
the
never
rules.
go camping, bro. I'm terrified of
We
camping.
walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river. It was bigger than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was
Okay.
big enough to let a truck go over it. My 2 friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out. As we were
Okay.
walking by the shoreline, we saw 2 headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge, so we bolted underneath it. and hid.
Curious YouTube videos of vids about
Then
lost cartoon
the truck
episodes.
rolled over
Facts.
our heads into the
Can't
other
count the
side.
Jason Voorhees.
My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing
Imagine
rocks in the
encountering
water.
Jason
It
Voorhees.
was about
Holy
8:30
shit.
at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black.
Facts. So one time you decided to go, some
We
motherfucker
started
want to be
hear a
Jason, and
slow
exactly, bro.
distance.
The moment I
We see
want to
the truck
specifically go,
come back, and this
that's when
time it was
motherfuckers
moving much
want to start
slower.
hunting and shit.
We stayed
Streamlabs,
put
get out of here. I
on
did
the
not
bridge,
mod no
stifling
haptic vest
with
yet.
laughter. Eventually,
Streamlabs
the
and I
truck
about to
moved
fighting,
over the
guys.
bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped right on top of us. The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out
Oh,
came
shit.
a loud thump on top of the bridge. Then we heard a loud scream saying,
I know you're out there. I'm gonna find you.
I looked at my friends and they were both shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner, and he seemed pissed that we were on his land.
The fuck?
He started screaming and saying he was gonna hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight and
Oh,
was
hell
swinging
no.
it around looking for us. We heard loud
Motherfucker,
thumps as he
hide!
walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never
Trip's
went under
over.
the bridge.
No cap.
Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go. I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out
You
from
better
the
keep
bridge.
running, boy.
We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150. In the driver's
This is a
seat
Ford
was the
commercial.
man, staring right at me with a sinister smile.
Oh shit, it's
and
Ben
gave me a little
Shapiro.
Wave.
He's like, I'm about to run you the fuck over, kid.
Ran. My friend saw me run and took off after me. I could hear screaming from behind us.
Minecraft
I took a
YouTubers.
quick glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us, and I couldn't quite make out the.
What the
object in his
fuck?
hand, but it seems to be a
You about to
weapon.
kill children?
We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush. It was pitch black in the forest, and we couldn't hear a thing. We sat there for a while, just shaking. The man never walked by us, and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up.
Ben
and
Shapiro
walked back
versus
to
the
the
Minecraft
got more
YouTubers, who's
intense,
winning?
Tried to fall asleep.
I don't.
The next
That's
morning,
actually a
we
good
talked to the
thing.
camp owner
Minecraft
about the
manhunt with
mythical
Ben Shapiro.
property of the river. The camp owner said
Who
that
would
he
win?
didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems.
I think Ben would take them down in a debate. I don't think I've never seen Ben Shapiro physically do anything.
I can't imagine.
I doubt he can even
what
do
happened.
like 10 push-ups.
Caught us.
Damn. I got chased with that crazy ass dude. That was a good story. But guys, I unfortunately have to end the stream today. Getting pretty late over here for me. You know, I gotta go to bed, stuff like that. But I think we're gonna be streaming tomorrow, correct? Am I bugging or we're streaming tomorrow? I totally forgot. I gotta check the schedule. I think we are. Either way, guys, it was a nice stream today. It was really nice. I liked it. It was fun. It was a very good stream. I enjoyed it. Oh, it's supposed to be the Capcom showcase tomorrow, but we don't know if the showcase is gonna be tomorrow. That sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a nice stream. It was a fun stream, guys. We got some good commentary going on. Got some good reactions. Have a good night, guys. Make sure. Oh, my camera fucking died on me. That's embarrassing. Cool, but make sure you get a good night's sleep. Go to bed, guys, or have a beautiful morning if it's morning for some of you guys. Peace, guys. I don't know why they won't announce the date either. I don't know. Like, they have till next week because the week after next, I think, is when the DLC drops. But whatever. Who cares? At that point, have a nice week, guys. Love you all. Peace out. I gotta get. Oh yeah. Did y'all check out the fucking Jill thumbnail I made? It was a nice thumbnail I made. I'm 3D modeling now, guys. I'm practicing 3D modeling, and yeah, it's a pretty good thumbnail. It's a pretty good thumbnail. I think it's pretty good. It's more comedic. I 3D modeled this. I posed them and all of that. Crazy. You know, I got the neck cast on Jill. Got the 3 Nemesis looking at her. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then I just spruced it up in Photoshop, you know, with the arrows and shit. But like, yeah, I 3D modeled it and stuff. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Y'all already know. But yeah, guys. That being said, peace out, everybody. Hope you have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening. Peace, guys. Peace, 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 peace. Thank you guys so much for the thumbnail advice. I mean, well, the thumbnail compliments.